I'm Dennis Gamble. I'm from Gardendale, Alabama. I've been involved in the mining, quarry, and construction industry for over 40 years. I was a licensed blaster for the state of Alabama. We earned our license by attending a one-week course at Bevel State, and then we took a test, and all those that passed the test received a certified blasting license, as it's called, and that authorizes you to use explosives in mining, quarry, and construction and demolition industries. Well, early on, states like Pennsylvania and Kentucky had blasting license, and it appeared that it helped the industries and helped the residents also. So Alabama saw a need for a license, so all of us in the industry, the actual users of explosives, sellers of explosives, operators of the seismic instrumentation all got together and decided to copy some of these other state laws and have an Alabama law. It required each blaster to have a certification and training in order to get a license. Paid $100 a year for over 20 years to maintain our license. I actually had blasting license number 8. I was in the first class of blasting licensees, and so we were all proud of putting this together. It made our industry go forward in a positive way. Then in the last few years, I was denied a relicensing, not because of any problems they had with me, but just because I didn't have a job. And I was told that I couldn't be licensed because in the law it states a licensed blaster has to work with someone that is licensed to purchase explosives. And at the time I was not working, so I was denied a renewal of the license. It appears to be a problem that needs to be straightened out, that once I've earned a license, it would seem reasonable I'd be able to keep my license as long as I kept good character in the blasting industry and I paid my $100. Being out of a job doesn't seem to be a good reason to take someone's license away from them. Licensed blasters are pretty rare in Alabama right now. So I said, well, I'm going to keep my license, and maybe into retirement it would be a good job. I don't have a license, so I can't pursue a career. What I would like to see is the industry or the regulators have the common sense to see that a guy that earns a card should be able to keep the card. It should not be revoked because he's unemployed. The regulations now are actually working against the worker. It's a disadvantage to him because his card is not active. So it discouraged him from working in the industry because I can't keep fighting the regulations over this card. I'll just move on and do something else. And that's what we've got to have, is a readily available license rather than tell a guy I don't have one and don't know how to get it back. That's our biggest problem. The license should be based on my ability, my knowledge of the industry, not whether I'm employed or not. That shouldn't play into the picture. I have the knowledge, I have the experience, but they've taken away the card. I need to work.